What's up, everybody? How is the feed coming through? Hopefully, it is coming through okay. I know the last time I had a live stream, my internet is not the fastest here out in the boondocks where we live. I see houses up in the house. Am I coming in all right, house? You guys let me know if the feed's coming through okay. Give a few more minutes, everybody else coming in. Looks like we're getting a few folks joining. Good deal, man. Good deal. Yeah, house, last time, man, my live stream sucked. I hadn't done a live stream in a while. Very good. Yeah, guys, we'll kind of let a few folks get in here and we'll get started and talk a little bit about Ford Takeover from this weekend, and had a blast. I am wore out and I learned a lot. I'll tell you that. Check out my koozie. So yeah, man, guys, we learned a lot. So we rolled in this morning at about 1:45, driving straight from Jackson to here, hauled it all home, and definitely learned a lot this year. The show was great. We had a blast, but I was really disappointed Saturday when I was about. Hey, what's going on, Broken Tool Garage? Appreciate you stopping by, man. Um, yeah, so we guys that the internet service. I didn't remember from being there last year that the internet service is not the best out there at the Jackson Dragway. What is going on, stupid fast truck? Appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, so we did not realize just how bad the internet service is out there for Verizon phones, and I don't know what it is for everybody else's phone. And we, I was going to do a live stream, and I'm getting ready. I'm setting up, and it was kind of that morning right before things got really busy, and even before it first started raining that morning, and realized I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Yeah, guys, excuse the mess over here behind me. Literally, we just unloaded all of the stuff out of the truck. Down here is where we have all of our, stuff for the website, and my wife organizes all that for me, and we've got all the boxes and bins and all that. We just piled down here. So, Broken Tool, yeah, you didn't make it to Ford Takeover. You moving and putting the 89. Yeah, I know, man. 89 GT, you missed it again. I'm telling you guys, even though we had some rain, which ended up making the racing not happen that day. I know they tried everything they could do to get that thing dried up, but for safety reasons, of course, a drag strip, it just kept seeping water and couldn't end up doing it. I know Caleb ended up extending the time, just hoping to be able to get some folks in there to race. But at the end of the day, guys, I travel and we go to car shows for a car show. This happens to be a car show and being able to get out there and race. So we still had a fantastic car show, even though some folks didn't get to race. And that's disappointing for a lot of guys, but it's still cool, man. I'd still be there again, no matter what. Two Valve GT. I appreciate that, man. He says, I love your cars. He added a decal to the fridge door of my YouTube frame, but did get. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you, Two Valve GT. I was not prepared for how busy I would be at Ford Takeover. I was just thinking about something. I did not get to take one picture there. I didn't take one picture. Can you believe that? I did get some film, and it was tough to do that, but I did not get take. I did not, and I'm disappointed. So I learned a lot about being prepared and maybe doing a few things a little bit different. But the best thing about Ford Takeover this year was getting to meet you guys, and hopefully I got to meet most folks. I've got to do a little better about not talking too much because I am willing to stand there and talk with you, and but I've got to move on, and so I can talk to more folks because I do have a problem because I do like to talk. Oh, I didn't see your comment. Hey, Roland, I appreciate you stopping by. There was a lot of folks there at Ford Takeover from Alabama. Matter of fact, if you guys follow some of the other YouTube, that guy, there's a guy that I met. He had an O'Reilly's hat on. That he actually had one of those pictures of a Mustang garage, and he had all of the YouTubers sign it and write our logo on there. I know Brutal just put an Instagram post of that guy and come over here and met him. And that's what it's all about, getting to meet everybody that was there. We had a great booth set up. I had a great support team with my wife, my son, and my future daughter-in-law. They all came and helped me and got the booth set up. We did all that stuff, and it was great. We had a good time, but I just hated that I couldn't do the live stream there, and I hated it that I didn't get to see as many people as I wanted to. But man, I'm telling you, every time I would get out, I try to talk to everybody that I could. Munch Foxbody, you seem like a really cool guy. Well, thank you. I try, man. I try, man. I'm as genuine as right here as that's who I am, man. Stingman 78, what's up, buddy? Nate, yeah, I know, man. Things happen. I'll tell you this. So, if you guys that are on here, and we've got 16 in here right now, you guys that are on here, Ford Takeover is an event that is not like any other. Of course, it's not my event or anything. I just get to be a part of it, just like you guys do if you go to an event. But I absolutely love that event. So, Two Valve said he walked down their booth a few times, but you were busy. Next year, I get you. Check the video out you uploaded this morning. I will absolutely do that. Absolutely, my man. Yeah, man. I hate that I didn't get to miss you. Didn't get to meet you, but did get to meet a lot of folks. It was insane the amount of people that were there. Hey, what's going on, Robert? Just saw you on here, and hello from East Tennessee. Heck yeah. Well, I was just in East Tennessee. What part of East Tennessee are you in? I mean, what city, if you don't mind sharing, in East Tennessee? Wade, you was there. Great to see you there. Yep. Man, I tell you, dude, it was. I wasn't prepared for that. So, as a lot of you guys might not know, I started my YouTube channel literally 2 weeks after Ford Takeover last year, and last year Ford Takeover was during June. So basically, 11 months ago is when I started the YouTube channel, and Nakia, Brutal, we were talking this year, and he was like, "Man, what did I tell you?" Because he's the guy that really supported my channel and gave me the confidence to get this channel going, and I appreciate that guy. Everything, he is as real as he can be. Really, really good guy. I talked to his wife a lot this weekend, and and that's who's behind the scenes of us guys that can get and do this, and we've got awesome wives that support us, that lets us get to do this, because it's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work. It's a labor of love. Let me catch up on some of these comments. Mike, you couldn't make it, but you're going to go to Chocolate Fox next year. That's something I want to talk about, is some other shows this year, and I kind of want to get you guys' feedback regarding some other shows this year, because I'm torn, and I want you guys to tell me what you think I should do. Newcomb, I know where Newcomb's at, because I've ran East Tennessee all over the place, Robert. And actually, I used to work over in Dyersburg for quite some time. And actually, in Jackson, the company I used to work for is out of Jackson. And I'm from not real far from there originally. But yeah, so guys, if you guys just joining, Ford Takeover was a blast. I learned a ton. This was really the first show that I have been to since really getting some traction with the YouTube channel. And House, I am going to talk about Midwest Fox Fest too, because I've really been torn on this whole thing, and trying to decide what I'm going to do for the rest of this year. So guys, I was amazed at the amount of people that wanted to talk to me at this show, and it's truly humbling to see the amount of people that want to see you and talk to you, and I feel bad if there's somebody that I didn't get a chance to talk to. Yeah, Duval, man, he is a class act. He is absolutely is about as legit as they get. And I just, when I got over there and got to talk to him again this year, and he's been so supportive of my channel, and I joke with him, it's like, man, you've sold more hats of mine than you of yours, because you wear my stuff on your channel all the time. But yeah, he's a class act, cool dude, great guy, great family. And his daughters were there, and I signed their hats. They got all the YouTubers to sign the underside of their hats, which was really cool. So yeah, it was cool to get to see everybody, and got to see Sean. If you guys don't already watch, which most of you guys I know do, watch Funky 50. Me and him talk on the phone. We chatted, and to get to see him in person, we had a great time. Also, Matt Gearhead 704 had a blast getting to see him, getting to see Kenneth with KSD Notch. And I know Mario doesn't have a channel, but of course he's huge on Instagram with B Notch 92, and he's got probably the best notch around when it comes to, just in my opinion, the cleanest notch that's out there. So yeah, it's crazy, man. We had a blast. Oh, looks like looks like everybody's back. So yeah, we had a blast, guys. Just ignore the dog. He's probably going to bark for a minute. So Robert, you say you got stuck after that flood hit here there 6 weeks, and it drowned your part. Oh no, man! It got your computer and fan controller short up. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, buddy. You're gonna get it going though, all right? You're gonna get that thing going. So, yes, that's Mario's Blue Coupe, Wade. Um, so I just got the channel started at Fox Fest last year, and at that show last year, I was very small. And actually, House, who's on here, he was one of what I would call brotherhood, and I remember seeing that car for the he was he was a class act dude, man. And I seen that car. I basically camped out by his car at Midwest Fox Fest and did an interview with him, because I had to talk to him about that car, because I didn't really know the car. I wasn't really that involved on Instagram and did not know that car. And I told him, I said, you're going to win everything here. And he did. He absolutely did. So yeah, man, it was a lot of fun getting to see all of those guys, and of course get to see Caleb and Brutal and all, and Jim with the Fox Chamber. He's a class act dude. He hung over there with us for a while, and just getting to see everybody and getting to see all the folks there that watch the channel and support the channel, come over and bought stuff from the booth. I was amazed at the amount of support that we got from you guys on that, and so it was a lot of fun. But we learned a lot, guys. We learned a ton. For one, I know I've got to do better because I want to be able to get pictures. I also want to probably do a little better about trying to get around and even seeing more people, because that's what I like to do the most, is getting around and seeing everybody. And hey, Two Valve, I appreciate it, man. I'll make sure I go watch that video. And I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. So yeah, Broken Tool, man, I have been blessed that being on here less than 1 year on YouTube, the amount of traction that my channel has got in such a short amount of time. And to be honest with you guys, I couldn't have done it without some support from some pretty key YouTubers that really helped get my channel off the ground. Really, you know, it's still a labor of love, and I love getting to do it, and I love getting to be a part of this Fox Body Brotherhood. But it's hopefully we'll look back next year, and things still continue to grow, and we'll continue to have fun doing this. What is happening? I just seen your Instagram post, Sean. I was just talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. So you just got home, brother. Yeah, I just seen your post where what you have the Instagram post that said Pure Michigan, almost home. But yeah, man, and Broken Tool, yeah, I watch you, buddy. I watch you, my man. So Sean, I was just talking crap about you, buddy. If I was doing StreamYard, I'd get you to jump on here, but I didn't even think about it, and I'm doing the normal YouTube live stream software, so I don't have a way to do that, man. I'd say jump on here with me. But yeah, guys, so I kind of want to talk about, you know, what else we've got going on this year, man. And I learned so much at this show, and we had such a good time. You know, even though that the racing didn't get to happen at Ford Takeover, it was still a blast of a show. It was still a blast getting to see everybody. The pre-meet was great. I'm going to get some footage out. I'm going to get to editing some videos, but I didn't get home till 1:45 this morning. And I'm going to try to get a video out this week of the pre-meet, and then maybe even sooner than that, I'll try to get the all I did is really get a little bit of footage of the cars because it was tough talking to everybody. Funky, he caught me over there as I was loading the car and got a little film of him. I didn't get YouTubers because I didn't even think about it. I was just having so much fun around and talk to everybody. I didn't even think about filming. Didn't think about taking pictures. Didn't think about doing anything. Yeah, man, it was a blast, wasn't it, Sean? I mean, I am whooped. I'll tell you that. And again, we learned a ton and how we'll do things better next year. And and hopefully I'll do a little better filming and pictures um, and I was hoping to do a live stream, Sean, but I never could because of the internet service out there. Heck, I couldn't even post anything because of internet service with Verizon, which is what I have. I don't know if like AT&T or Sprint or any of them is better out there. Yeah, I've got to get caught up on some YouTube watching too. Broken Tool. I'm I'll go on spurts sometimes, but you know it is when you're out there trying to also work on your car and you get inside. I mean, I just hadn't had time. I got to get caught up for sure. Yeah, yeah, man. I don't think Caleb or Nakia got a ton of footage either. It's just so hard because we're all doing what we really like to do. Um, and we would like to talk to all you guys who's there, but it's hard to get out there and get that film. But we know everybody that's not there loves one to get on there. And of course, everybody that brought a car there loves to get to see their car. So I tried to make sure I at least got some film of everybody. Um, and Neo, man, I didn't really, I talked just for a minute with Dan, but again, it was just insane there and had a blast talking to Dan just for a minute. And that dude is a nut. He is absolutely a blast. You are absolutely right, Sean. So, yeah, I didn't get a chance to get over to the horsepower factory because guys, we left my house at what we left here early that morning on Friday, drove straight in. I could barely get the cars wiped off from driving in, and went to the pre-meet, hung out there, had other folks that's because I'm actually from close to that area, come in, all went out and had dinner, got up early that next morning, got to the event, set up the booth, and the booth was great. I couldn't have done it without all the help that I had. So, Sean, I look forward to seeing that video that you got brutal finally, because I bet that was tough running that guy down, because I think it was tough for me not being able to not talk to everybody, but that guy, it's great. Look for my last Ford Takeover video. The ending is epic. All right, we'll have to check that out. Oh, Dan's nuts. Love him. Yes, Robert, dude, I'm gonna tell you, I love watching Neo. I could just listen to that guy talk about anything. He could read the phone. He could read the phone book, and it would be interesting. So yeah, he was running around on that little 50cc little four wheeler too, and I was just cracking up. But guys, we had a blast. We absolutely had a blast. And I also want to get your feedback. And this is something I've really been struggling. I know House. I know what you're going to vote because you know you're a Midwest guy too. And you know that's the thing with me is I'm a Midwest guy. Um, House man, I don't know. Sean, how many cars do you think were there? If I was going to guess, man, I'd hate to even guess because there was a lot. You know what? I was probably amazed more than anything was how many spectator cars. So if you kind of see how that's set up, you've got your dragway. You know, you got your drag strip right here in the middle, and then all along the drag strip was vendor setups, and then all the cars that were planning to race, and then the back area we had kind of a bunch of car show, and then up on the hill on the other side of the drag strip was just spectator parking. And I looked up there, and it was I cannot believe how many cars were just spectator cars that come to see that. Broken Tool, you know, I'm from Arkansas. That's where I was born and raised. What part of Arkansas are you in, Broken Tool? Ed, there is a show in Eureka Springs, which is Arkansas, but it's right very close to Missouri, coming up pretty soon. I've got to look at that. We're actually looking at um, doing a show maybe next year. I've partnered up with I've been talking to the guy that runs Mustangs. He's a friend of mine, and we're thinking about trying to um, do one here for Missouri, either in Joplin or in Springfield. That's kind of I was going to say maybe 300, Sean, if I was going to guess. I couldn't believe again still how many cars were over there in just spectator parking. But Ed, yeah, man, we need some more in Missouri like that are just like Mustang or Fox body shows because there's not a lot. I know that show coming up in Eureka Springs is close enough, and I'm thinking about going to that. And speaking of shows for this year, I have been to Midwest Fox Fest the last 2 years. I feel a little obligated. Oh, really, actually, I feel a lot obligated to go there. Um, Actually, Ed, yeah, there is a show coming up in Sedalia that's a Mustang show. I don't think it's very big, but my son actually lives in Sedalia, Ed, and I was thinking about trying to make it to that Mustang show as well. Um, but yeah, I'm so thinking about the this year and trying to decide if I'm going to go to Midwest Fox Fest. We also have the big show, which is Foxtoberfest. We got Mustang Week this year, and now Mustang Week is the week of I think September 11th, September 12th is that whole week, which is also Midwest